Alrighty. I think I'm about ready to go. So, let's just hop right into it. I haven't played this game in a hot minute. It is way faster than I remember. Alright. Let's get rolling.
This story is a metaphor for climbing the corporate ladder.
Wow.
And you
Alright, why are we lackey?
may be thinking that the rollerblades are a little goofy. But just last year, people were selling other people's digital copies of monkeys to try and get ahead. So, rollerblades are really not that far-fetched. And who doesn't like a little speed in their life? So, rollerblades it is. But just remember that everyone struggles to get job interviews, so try not to get too discouraged. Good luck.
See how much of this game I actually remember. Honestly, I'm not very worried about being able to like beat the game again. I mean, I'll fall for sure, but the game's not super hard. But I am worried about this new tower. It's probably gonna be pretty damn hard. I also have no idea why I'm dropping. Yeah, I'm like consistently dropping down in every slot just like 50 frames. I did turn you off.
I know it can be a little nerve-wracking, but just relax and do your best. You're sure to get the job.
What the fuck? Why is it still a bug? God damn it, Isto. Hold on. Alright. Oh, interesting. All right, let's see if that fixes the problem.
Congratulations, you've completed the interview process. Unfortunately, the company needs you to do a take-home interview. I see a note here that says, sorry for making you jump through all these hoops.
Bum, 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 bum. Darn. Alright, I'm gonna be patient. I was not, in fact, patient. Alright. My lag problem seems to have worked itself out. Nope. Wow. I guess I'm just trash. There we go.
So the company just needs one more interview. The note here says, last one, we promise. And to ignore the hoops on fire. That's just a technical bug in their hiring system.
Yeah.
There it is, the offer
Little
letter.
slow, but
you grab the letter and read it out loud.
Slow.
We regret to inform you that the role has been filled.
Nice.
Going back to square one always stings, but you're not alone. This happens to everyone at some point in their lives. Luckily, your mom says that your Uncle Gerald has a friend who can hook you up with a job at their warehouse. I know it's your birthday, but the company saves money when the new hires do their training on Saturday nights. So it's time to get to work.
Too fast. Still too fast, even when I do a skill. That's okay. Yeah. Alright.
Congratulations on completing your training.
I'm gonna have
Go
red
home,
splits
get
the
some
whole way up.
rest. Tomorrow is your first real day at work.
It'll be exciting to see what the tower speed run
Your first
is
day.
gonna be like.
And look how big the warehouse is. Think of all the room for productivity. There are absolutely no downsides to working in such a massive open building with no railings or safety structures. None whatsoever.
Okay, we're skipping too much. I need to chill.
The grind set.
Hey guys, love the grind set. Wanted to ask a question about how I build passive income while working a minimum wage job. You know, it's kind of draining.
Bro, I'm gonna cut you off right there. Minimum wage? There's your first mistake.
What do you mean?
That's the government, bro. The government created minimum wage.
Yeah, of course.
Let me tell you what they didn't make, brother. A maximum wage. Okay? There's no limit at the top. Change your mindset? No. Change your grind set.
Yeah, okay, but how does that help me?
If you want more information, you're gonna have to buy my course.
I forgot how funny the podcast episodes were. Alright. Boop, boop, boop.
Ah, so rumor has it that corporates spent all of their money on fighting Ted's injury lawsuit. So they've thrown you a pizza party instead, which, according to your boss, is arguably better. But don't worry, a manager's position has opened up, and that comes with a pay raise.
Actually, you know what? This might beat my warehouse time. Because my warehouse in my 30-minute run was really bad. Definitely was the worst part of the run. I think I fell on this jump, actually. All the way down, so I had to redo it. The whole damn thing. Yeah. So actually, I might end up ahead of my, shit. I might still end up ahead of my, PB going into intern. Yeah, this kind of thing is why I just need practice. Because my precision just ain't it. There we go. Clean. Alright. Nope. Okay. Alright, offline. Alright, never mind. Looks like I am going to be stuck here. Nope, not gonna make that. So we shall go the normal
To be
way.
young and naive, they were never going to promote a lowly warehouse worker. That would require them to pay you more. But you refuse to be held down by the system, and if taking an unpaid internship will open up more opportunities to climb the corporate ladder, by gosh, you'll do it.
There we go. Alright, so we're still negative for the splits. Or we're still negative overall. I think we'll be negative for the splits. I don't remember where exactly warehouse ends. Oh, okay. We'll have a green split.
Your mom walks into your room with a letter. You got the job. Tomorrow is your first day as an unpaid intern.
2 seconds.
What an honor.
Nice.
This training is absolutely essential. Daryl needs his coffee to be piping hot.
Training is not essential. I've done it already.
Some would be discouraged knowing they only got the job because their obsession with rollerblades makes them the ideal candidate for grabbing coffee. But you're a little discouraged as well. Congratulations, you've finished training. Now the real work begins. Your boss, Bill, has his office on the first floor and seems like a really nice guy. Great taste in coffee, too. Hopefully you can really impress him with your grind set.
No major falls yet. Darn. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't be trying all the skips. It's been ages since I've done any of them. Jump up to floor 4.
At the all-hands meeting, your boss Bill announces that you've been chosen for the in-house interview, which, according to him, is just a bunch of softball questions since it's really more of a formality than anything.
Yeah, but I want to skip the interview, so, cool. Shit.
The podcast
That's
you've been
frustrating.
listening to tells you that never breaking eye contact establishes dominance. You're so distracted by the need to blink that you forget to answer the question.
Oof. Alright, run that back. I am gonna do this skip just because I don't like the interview. Wonder if we'll be able to make a sub-hour time. Probably not, because I bet you I'm gonna fall. In VP or some shit. And a fall in VP is like all the way down. This is one of my least favorites ride things in the entire game.
You did
I
it.
hate
The
that
job
ledge.
is yours. And as you watch the other interns get fired one by one, you can start to taste the prestige
Yeah.
of being a junior financial
Junior
analyst.
financial analyst.
You're ready to kick ass and make money. And you're all out of money. Unfortunately, being a junior financial analyst means you're just another cog in the corporate machine. No one is going to notice you if you don't make yourself stand out. Being a cog means doing a lot of the same thing over and over again. But the company wine mixer is coming up, and if you can make a good impression, it'll go a long way. Oh, the company wine mixer. A chance to meet middle management. Impress them with your firmest handshake and laugh together at the financially illiterate.
There we go.
After spinning your wheels for a year, you finally get invited to the company mixer. Rubbing shoulders with middle management has you inspired. You want to be one of them. What does a middle manager even do? Well, nobody knows. But they get paid more than you, and that's a good enough reason. You've been putting in tons of extra hours. You're doing the work of 2 employees. No one notices. But you brought a VP some coffee, and he liked that.
Coffee.
You land a dinner with one of the executives. He likes you. Not because you do good work, but because he's also bald. Middle management feels a little closer. You land the perfect handshake in the hallway. It echoes across the floor. It's the talk of the office for a week. This is the kind of thing that gets you promoted.
Alright. A little slow, but overall almost on pace. Yo, what up, Sam?
Finally, the company opens up a single middle management position. All you have to do is beat the rest of the applicants and the job is yours. The bumpers are a metaphor for the other applicants.
Shit. I think it's a Monster Hunter 4. I hadn't played that game in ages.
The second round of interviews cuts out 90% of the applicants. The herd has been thinned out, and you're still standing strong. Wait, somehow Ted is in the running? When did he get a job here? It doesn't matter.
I'm not
Just
gonna
stay
do the
focused
cuts.
and get that job. After months of grueling interviews, corporate dinners, endless schmoozing, you find a letter on your desk. One of the 2
Still got
positions
it.
is yours. They created another position for Ted. His uncle is a VP. The prestige of middle management. You're assigned a team of juniors, a huge pay raise, and your
Yeah, I'm
own
only,
office with a view. Not that office. Don't be ridiculous.
4 minutes
Oh,
behind my
and by the
PB.
way, if your
For having
team's
not played this
earnings
game
drop to
in
the
literal
bottom
month, that's
30%,
pretty
you'll
good.
be fired. Welcome to middle management. No one really knows what you do here, and in fact, no one really knows how to get promoted. Progressing at this stage of your career feels like a confusing maze with no clear path forward.
But is it a confusing maze with no clear path forward?
You know,
I know.
a lot of people stay in middle management their whole career. Look at Dom. He's been here for 20 years. He's also bald, and he seems pretty happy.
And what are you doing in Monster Hunter 4? Doink.
He calls you with a job offer, but you have to decide
Just
right
goofing
now.
off with making fun stats because you have nothing else to do. Fair. No! We want to be here.
Oh.
That's probably the fastest recovery routes. I'm assuming you have not played Monster Hunter Wilds. Actually, you probably haven't played. And do you even have Rise? God damn it. You have Rise, gotcha. Oh, that's solid. Ready for a solid 15 minutes? Bro, you gotta play more than that. Rise is still good. I've got over 200 hours.
Oh. Oh.
There we go.
The only
Weird
way to
jank,
move up
but
is
it's
to
fine.
move out. So you take the job, and as luck would have it, they're in need of a new department head, and you are in the running. At this stage in your career, there are no safeguards. The only one who can convince the board to make you a department head is you.
Alright, do I remember the skips?
Oh.
Damn, bro. Apparently, I'm trash. There we go. Alright, so. No! Why would you grab on that? Alright, so. We go from here. We can scooch over that. And then we can head up this way. I'm probably not going to do the skip at the ends. Because I don't know it very well anymore. And I don't want to fuck up
Portfolio. Two
this
VPs have used their
pretty decent
insider
run.
trading knowledge to invest a ton of money into it, but it hasn't taken off. You could
Bro,
take it
you
on,
haven't played
but
very
3
much
other managers
GU.
have been far
Play
behind to
GU,
make it work.
goddammit. This shit's good. Thank you for the 1-bit, Bellman. This is not Surf. It's plays very differently to how Surf plays. Shit. Because they're different and fun in their own rights. Come on, fuck you. Bellman, you should get this game. Really fun. And there's a $500 competition in 1 week for a new map that they're releasing for free. Again, this is not surf. Fuck. Alright, hold on. You know what? We make it work. You dumbass. There we go. Alright. Can we get that one difficult jump now? Yes. But of course it is. There's no way. Hold on, what's the best recovery from here? Probably just this. Da 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 da. Bruh. I normally one-shot this section, which I'm very confused as to why I'm struggling so much. I guess it's just because I haven't played in months. No. I don't think so. I mean, I've had a beard for a while now, but appreciate it.
You are
Alright.
desperate to become a department
Can't do the
head and
skip,
decide
but that's
to take
okay.
on the Deutler portfolio. If you pull it off, you'll secure 2 votes from the board. If you don't, you'll be fired.
That would be literally every single time I stream. You have made it, of the last, like, 5 streams I've done, which is, like, the last month's plus worth of streams, you have made it to every single one. You are my most consistent viewer. Yes, I am quite sure about that. Alright, here he goes. Whee!
You did it! You pulled off the Deutler portfolio, you crazy son of a gun. Unfortunately, the vote is tomorrow, and you're 1 vote short. Looks like it's better luck next time.
Gaming.
You're still convinced that being a full-time YouTuber is for absolute degenerates. But he was such a class act that it was enough to sway the vote.
You know,
are
I've
the
never
new
taken the
department
proper
head.
path there. I have always taken that shortcut. Alright.
Welcome to upper management. You're making more money than
here's
you
the
could
hard part.
ever have dreamed of. You drive a fancy car, fancy blades, fancy suit. But if you thought that you would be working less, you'd be wrong. If you aren't constantly pushing ahead, you're likely to fall.
Alright, this still feels good though. Oh. No, not making that. Drop back down to there. I remember the first time doing this section, it really sucked. Took me ages to clear it. This in VP. VP's really damn long. Alright. Last couple jumps. Gaming. Alright, now the big
Rumors
boy.
are swirling that a rival company's leadership team is under investigation for embezzlement. If all goes well, they'll be arrested, and the company will need a new set of VPs.
Nope. Alright. Let's see how many takes we need to do this. Oh, only 2. Nice.
The FBI swept the whole leadership team into prison, just as you thought. They
Or at
need
least
a new VP. And as the
the
first
fun part of
candidate to apply
VP.
without a criminal record, you're instantly chosen. They don't even look at your resume.
Alright, now the question is the fuck do I do here? Ah. Nice. Alright. Boop. 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 Through the window. And missed the jump. Alright. That's okay. Didn't get enough speed. Oh, shit. That sucks. Alright. I don't have a huge amount of practice with VP because it's usually, or back when I was trying to get the sub 30-minute, I would either like one-shot it or like go quickly or just reset. Because it was usually late in the run. Or, I mean, it's late in the run and I usually didn't have a ton of time to spare.
Being a VP at a large company puts you in the top 0.01%. But it's not enough. The goal is and has always been to be CEO. You have no idea how, but all you know is that you need to keep grinding.
And we can get onto the dark woods up there. Should be go until the final section. Alright. I'm really good at this section. In theory, at least. Oh, shit. Well, that's
You
irritating.
show up to the country club wearing a $3,000 suit. Like an idiot. The other VPs laugh at you for dressing like such a peasant.
Alright, I'm gonna count that as my first major fall of the session. Just barely didn't have enough height for the final jump. Lol, peasant. Clean, not clean. Shit. God damn it. My lack of experience in this section is really showing. Funny thing is my best run has been finished for 10 minutes now. Boink. Almost fucked it up, but we are good. That's easy. This is simple-ish. Restart. I didn't hold up right enough. Nice recovery. Yep, back down we go. That jump stinks. Bellman first. Nice. Not first. More technically correct. Hydrate. I will after I get to a safe place. There we go. No! God damn it. Restart this whole damn section again. Yeesh. 50C sounds rough. The rest of it sounds fine, but 50C is bad. On the plus side, I'm getting good practice. Even if this won't technically be helpful for the tower. Queen. Alright, here we go again. Shit. Here we go again. Just barely made it. Queen. Please be enough this time. Thank you. Hopefully I don't have to repeat that section anymore. Nope. Wrong angle. 1. Alright, sick. Not sick.
Ted and some of the other VPs are
Gaming.
also arrested for embezzlement. Honestly, you're not surprised. That guy was useless. But now they're desperate to fill his spot. They ask you to jump ship. And honestly, who are you to say no to a 7-figure salary with stock options? And a shot at being CEO? You take the job.
Too much speed. You don't need that much speed for this section. Yeah.
You make a change to the company. It's bold. It's risky. AAA stocks inside AA bonds with chip bond stock bond chips is something no one would ever dream to do. But you did, and the board likes that.
Thank you for the lurk. Almost screwed that up. Alright, will I miss it? What the fuck game? I was on top and then suddenly it was just like, nah, bitch, you falling off. That's some bullshit. Looks like we might still manage 1 hour. If I don't screw anything up really bad. There we go. No shit.
Are chip bond stock bond chips 100% safe? Is rollerblading safe? Some things are worth the risk, and risk is your middle name.
The Grind Set.
Welcome back to The Grind Set, the only business-minded podcast that gets you real results. Today's episode is about multitasking, about going on a legal defense while you go on a content offense. It's called multiple income streams, and if you're not doing that while handling your day-to-day, you're missing out on 3xing your net worth in a matter of years.
Mr. Chaz, you are aware that recording in court is illegal, correct?
You know what's legal, Your Honor? Weakness.
Mr. Chaz, weakness is not illegal, but involuntary manslaughter is, so I suggest you take this seriously.
Your Honor, the only thing I'm not taking seriously is the daily 9 to 5. Okay, while you're working your JOB, I'm earning income for MEE, real estate, across multiple states.
Mr. Chaz, this is your final warning.
The only real warning is how Kentucky's due for a price drop, and if you're not switching from a buy and hold strategy to a flip strategy in the market targeted regions, you're going to be left in dust.
Guards, please remove his phone.
All right. Come here, pal.
Wait. I'm just about to flip ball coin for a huge profit. Please. I'll stake you some tokens.
Let's go.
I'll stake you some tokens.
Alright, well, somehow we managed to recover that into not a disaster. I don't know how. Thank God for conveniently placed recovery routes, I guess. Please. No.
All of the CEOs you've been hanging out with start wearing designer plain clothes.
You
You mortgage your
fucking kidding
home
me,
to buy a
bro.
nanopolymer Peruvian plain white t-shirt, but get mustard on it on the second day.
I've heard that little voice line before. Alright. And we maybe stop fucking it up. That's a no. Alright, sub 1 hour is looking like it's not going to happen. Because I am bad at VP. If they'd thrown me off, I would have screamed. Bum, 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 Just need to get through the Canwood part of VP, and I think I'll be good. Because this is the hardest part of this section. Brother. Alright. Try it again.
You spend
Okay.
half of your salary on flying a board member to Wimbledon. They don't even like tennis, but they like being schmoozed. And you like how that helps your chances at being CEO.
Bro, what? How did I not have speed? I'm made of speed. Darn. Alright. Maybe this is salvageable after all. I spoke way too fucking soon. Oh boy, that would have been quite the fall. Alright. Man. Get me out of VP, bro. I hate this section. Specifically this part right here. Lol. Easy. Stop making me redo this shit. Why didn't I grab? Alright. That's that. Would have been a sub 1 hour if I didn't fuck it up. Alright, we got some practice in. I'm gonna head out because there's other stuff I need to do today, but just wanted to play the game for a bit. See if I still had it. Have a good one.